What kind of country is Norway? Historically, Norwegians, Danes and Swedes have all been collectively referred to as Vikings by Europeans. Due to the harsh natural conditions in the Nordic region, the Vikings faced immense survival pressure. To obtain food, wealth and slaves, they had no choice but to go out and raid. Over time, the name of Viking pirates resounded throughout Europe. When mentioning Norway, what comes to mind? I think many people immediately think of the song Norwegian Wood by the 500.
We really mean to. It's a silver white moonlight shines on the earth, hiding memories of your unchanging temperament.
But I advise you not to go, because it will take your heart and melt it.
Let me pluck your heart and slowly melt it. See me in your heart. This is the most beautiful place in my life.
Norway, as the most illustrious branch of Viking lineage, has developed into the 5th wealthiest country globally. It is the 15th largest oil producer, the 8th largest crude oil exporter, and the 3rd largest natural gas exporter in the world. Additionally, it is the 9th largest shipping nation and ranks as the world's 2nd largest exporter of aluminum and aluminum alloy products, second only to China, with 80 to 90% of its aluminum production exported. Norway is also one of the world's largest producers of ferrosilicon and silicon metal, supplying more than half of the silicon metal used in global personal computers and electronic components. Norway is the world's largest exporter of Atlantic salmon, producing more than half of the world's farmed salmon, with an annual salmon production of around 1.3 to 1.4 million tons. Norway's proven oil reserves are approximately 8 billion barrels, and its natural gas reserves are about 2 trillion cubic meters. Over 99% of Norway's oil and gas resources are used for export. The Norwegian Oil Fund is the 2nd largest sovereign wealth fund in the world, with its size reaching 1.48 trillion United States dollars by 2023, only surpassed by Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund. In 2023, Norway's gross domestic product was approximately 485.452 billion United States dollars, with a per capita GDP of around 88,039 United States dollars, ranking behind Luxembourg, Ireland, Qatar, and Switzerland. In 2023, the average monthly salary in Norway was about 45,000 to 55,000 Norwegian kroner. In northern Norway, during winter, you can go 14 months without seeing the sun, going to work in the dark at 10 in the morning and returning home at 5 in the afternoon in darkness. Finally, when summer arrives, the sun doesn't set. Norway also has a city where birth and death are forbidden, Longyearbyen. This city is located within the Arctic Circle, with a cold climate and permafrost beneath the surface, making it unsuitable for burials. So even if someone dies suddenly, they cannot be buried locally, and the remains must be transported to other cities. Longyearbyen also prohibits childbirth. Norway is also renowned for its spectacular fjords, formed by glacial erosion, penetrating inland with steep cliffs on both sides and breathtaking scenery. Famous fjords include Geirangerfjord, Sognefjord, Hardangerfjord, and Lysefjord. The Doomsday Seed Vault, officially called the Svalbard Global Seed Vault, is the largest seed vault in the world, located deep underground in Norway's Svalbard archipelago. The vault is designed to hold up to 2.25 billion seeds and can store around 4.5 million seed samples. Currently, it houses about over 1 million seed samples. Its purpose is to preserve global crop diversity and prevent the extinction of species due to natural disasters or human actions. It is often referred to as the Noah's Ark of global agriculture. Norway boasts an astonishing 150,000 islands, earning it the nickname the Land of 1,000 Islands. Norwegians consume enough coffee each year to rank among the top 3 in the world, and their love for coffee runs deep in their veins. Norway is home to one of the most luxurious prisons in the world, Halden Prison, which cost billions of dollars to build. Each inmate has a private room equipped with a soft bed, desk and chair, flat-screen TV, and a V-shaped mini fridge. Each room even has a private bathroom and air conditioning. The longest road tunnel in the world is located in Norway. It is called the Leerdal Tunnel. It is 24.51 kilometers long and cost approximately $100 million, marking an important milestone in the history of world engineering. Norway's performance at the Winter Olympics is nothing short of legendary, with the highest medal count in the world. Their strengths mainly lie in skiing, skating, and other winter sports. Norway is also one of the founding members of the United Nations, and the first Secretary-General of the United Nations was the Norwegian Trygve Halvdan Lie. Despite being a major oil and gas resource country, in recent years, Norway's market share for electric vehicles has been skyrocketing. By 2023, a whopping 82.4% of new cars sold in Norway are electric vehicles, leading globally in this regard. Norway has often been rated as one of the happiest countries in the world, boasting the most comprehensive social welfare system worldwide. The Norwegian government provides nutritional subsidies for children from 0 to 18 years old, amounting to approximately 910 to 920 Norwegian kroner per month, until the child reaches 18. Norway implements a universal free education system, offering free educational stages from kindergarten to university. If parents do not send their children to kindergarten between the ages of 1 to 3, they can receive an additional allowance of approximately 3,000 kroner per month on top of the nutrition subsidy. Norwegian parents are entitled to a total of 49 weeks of full paid parental leave, or they can choose to receive 80% of their salary and extend it to 59 weeks. Fathers typically also have around 15 weeks of independent paternity leave. All Norwegian citizens can enjoy free or low-cost healthcare services. In Norway, if someone falls ill, they can receive full sick pay. The first 16 days are covered by the employer, and then by the national social security system for up to 1 year. Norway not only has high welfare benefits, but also high taxes. It is one of the few countries globally that imposes a wealth tax, aiming to reduce economic inequality, promote social fairness, and ensure that the wealthy take on more social responsibility. Norway is one of the most expensive countries in the world, particularly for essentials, food, housing and services, where prices are significantly higher. A loaf of bread costs about 20 to 30 renminbi, a kilogram of chicken costs about 90 to 115 renminbi, and a glass of beer costs about 70 to 90 renminbi. Taxi fares in Norway are also high, with starting rates in Oslo city centre being about 75 to 90 renminbi. However, in Norway, where king crabs are so abundant, they only eat the legs, and the rest is fed to dogs. The Norwegian flag is rectangular, with the length-to-width ratio of 11 to 8. On the red field of the flag, slightly to the left, there is a blue and white cross. The design of the Norwegian flag is partially inspired by the Danish flag, reflecting the long period of Danish rule in Norway's history, hence the cross pattern's deep connection to the Danish flag. The coat of arms of Norway is shield-shaped, featuring a golden lion at its center, grasping a silver battle-axe with its front paws. The lion wears a simple crown, reflecting the distinctive metal craftsmanship style of the Scandinavian region. At the top of the shield is a golden crown adorned with a sphere and cross, symbolizing royal majesty and supreme authority. Hello everyone, welcome to today's Dafe Global Geography. I am Dafe. Today, I will lead you to explore this country in Northern Europe, known as the Land of the Midnight Sun, Norway. The Kingdom of Norway, often simply called Norway, is located in the western part of the Scandinavian peninsula in Northern Europe. It borders Sweden to the east, Finland and Russia to the northeast, the North Sea to the south, and the Norwegian Sea to the west. Norway's territory is long and narrow from north to south, with about 1/3 of it located within the Arctic Circle. The total area is approximately 385,155 square kilometers, ranking 6th among European countries in terms of size, and is quite close in size to Yunnan province in China. With a coastline stretching 28,953 kilometers, it is one of the countries with the longest coastlines in the world. As of February 2024, Norway has a total population of 5.55 million, which is about 1/8 of the population of Yunnan. The official languages are Norwegian and Sami, and most people adhere to Lutheran Christianity. Norway is a constitutional monarchy, with the king serving as the head of state. The current king, Harald V, ascended to the throne on January 17, 1991, and the capital is Oslo. Norway, as a country with stunning natural landscapes and rich cultural heritage, boasts many attractive tourist spots. Norway's fjord landscapes make its iconic scenery a magnet for countless tourists. Majestic fjords, steep cliffs and waterfalls form world-renowned natural wonders. The Sognefjord is 204 kilometers long and can reach depths of up to 308 meters, making it one of the longest and deepest fjords in the world. Surrounded by mountains, it's an ideal spot for hiking, cycling, skiing, and various outdoor activities. Geirangerfjord, located north of Bergen on Norway's southwestern coast, is one of the most beautiful and mysterious fjords in Norway. Geirangerfjord is famous for its numerous waterfalls, which cascade down steep cliffs, adding to the fjord's grandeur and mystique. Hardangerfjord is a stunning natural wonder in Norway, located in the central western region, in the county of Hordaland. It is 179 kilometers long, making it Norway's second longest fjord and the fourth longest in the world. Hardangerfjord is known for its gentle slopes and pastoral landscapes, providing a stark contrast to Norway's other steep fjords. The Green Fjord, located in southern Norway, is one of the most famous destinations for hiking adventures and outdoor activities in Norway and around the world. The river winds through sudden cliffs and towering mountains, creating a magnificent natural scene. The Trail Rock is located above the Green Fjord, a naturally formed boulder, standing prominently amidst the fjord's remote highlands. It's the best viewpoint to admire the Green Fjord, with breathtaking scenery that CNN once ranked as the #1 among the world's 50 most magnificent natural landscapes. The Miracle Stone is situated at the top of Mount Kerag, wedged between two massive boulders with a diameter of about 2 meters. It hangs above the fjord, as if it might tumble at any moment. The Miracle Stone is also known as one of the top 10 incredible balancing rocks in nature, and one of the 10 most thrilling spots in the world. Oslo is the capital and the largest city of Norway, located in the southeastern part of the country, where the Nobel Peace Prize ceremony is held every year. Famous attractions include the Viking Ship Museum, the Oslo Royal Palace, the Oslo Cathedral, and the Vigeland Sculpture Park, among others. Bergen is Norway's second largest city. Founded in 1070, it has a long history. During the Middle Ages, it was once the capital of Norway, and is known as the City of Rain. Bergen boasts numerous historical and cultural heritage sites, such as the Bryggen Wharf, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its colourful wooden houses and charming harbour views attract countless tourists. Aurora viewing spots like Tromsø and the Lofoten Islands are frequent sites for seeing this natural wonder in northern Norway. These areas have long, cold winters, offering perfect conditions to watch the auroras. Norway has a long history, with its civilization tracing back to the Stone Age. From the 8th century to the 11th century, Norway entered the Viking Age. Norwegian Vikings were known for their courageous seafaring and exploration, expanding to Europe, North America, and even further regions. After the Viking Age ended, Norway gradually transformed into a feudal society. In the year 1380, Norway and Denmark became a union through a royal marriage, a period known as the Union of Kalmar. In 1397, Norway, Denmark, and Sweden formed the Kalmar Union. Norway's political status gradually declined, becoming a subordinate state of Denmark, under the rule of Queen Margaret I of Denmark. In the early 19th century, Norway broke free from Danish rule, declared independence in 1814, and formed a union with Sweden. In 1905, Norway peacefully withdrew from the union with Sweden and established a kingdom, implementing a constitutional monarchy and choosing a Danish prince as king, becoming Håkon VII. During World War II, Norway was occupied by Germany. After the war, Norway's economy gradually recovered, and thanks to its abundant natural resources, it became one of the countries with the highest per capita GDP in the world, known for its high welfare system. Norway's industrial structure is relatively diverse, not only relying on the energy sector, but also achieving significant accomplishments in manufacturing, services, and high-tech industries. Norway's manufacturing industry primarily focuses on shipbuilding, machinery, electronics, and chemical sectors, boasting strong international competitiveness. Additionally, Norway's service industry is highly developed, especially in finance, tourism, and logistics. The Scandinavian mountains stretch across all of Norway, making its terrain predominantly highlands and mountains, which cover more than two-thirds of the country's land area. The highest peak is Galdhøpiggen, with an elevation of 2,468 meters. Most of Norway is in a temperate oceanic climate, while the south features a subarctic coniferous forest climate. Svalbard and Jan Mayen Islands have a tundra climate. Norway's high latitude means that daylight varies significantly with the seasons. In summer, the days are long and the nights short, with the midnight sun visible in areas north of the Arctic Circle. Conversely, in winter, some regions experience periods of continuous darkness. Norway is one of Europe's important oil and gas producers, with the North Sea continental shelf fields being the main source. Norway is rich in hydropower resources, with major rivers such as the Glomma, Logan, and Beigia providing substantial support for hydroelectric power generation. Norway's forest coverage is high, and its forest resources are abundant, making it one of Europe's important timber producers. Norway, this gem of northern Europe, hides so many alluring secrets and wonders. If you had the chance to visit Norway, who would you most like to go with? Between the endless days of summer and the polar nights of winter, which season would you prefer to experience in Norway? Feel free to share in the comments. Thank you for watching today's Great Flying Global Geography. If you enjoyed our content, please don't hesitate to like and follow. I'm Duffy. See you in the next video.